Dear students, welcome back after your exams. So, now we are going to enter in the world of Photoshop. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about the introduction of the Photoshop. Do you know the word CS in the Photoshop stands for Creative Suite? So, we are going to learn about the Creative Suite 6 in the Photoshop. Had you ever noticed the photographs in the marriage albums? And then catalogs. Similar way, there are many pics in the posters too. And such images which are used in the marriage albums, brochures, catalogs, as well as in the posters are so much different from the common pictures. Have you ever imagined how these pictures look so good? This can be done with the help of the Adobe Photoshop software. Adobe Photoshop is a graphic editing software program used to edit or modify as well as create new images. And this software is developed by the company Adobe Systems. So that means we can create new images like the company logos as well as we can modify the already existing one. It is widely used by the peoples in the different fields like the photographers and then the artists who are creating the digital paintings using the Photoshop, and then also the people who are handling the graphics. Photoshop is widely used in the variety of fields to create and edit the images. Firstly, let's talk about the magazine covers, which is going to represent the entire publications. So it should be attractive enough to grab as many eyes as possible. Secondly, let's talk about the book covers. It is going to give you an overview related to the stuff which is present in the book, and with that it is going to give you the name of the publications too. Now the albums, which is going to showcase all the precious pictures of your big day. So that cover should be attractive enough. And then the brochures, which is becoming a very common medium of advertisements. So to create this kind of stuff, we need an Photoshop software. Photoshop images are the bitmap images, which means these images are made up of pixels. Now, what do you mean by pixels? It is a tiny squares that forms an image, and the more the number of pixels are there in an image, it will lead to the high quality of that picture. Do you know an important fact? That Photoshop's first version, that is display program, was invented by the Thomas Knoll in 1987, and here you can see the picture of that famous personality. Now let us talk about the features of the Photoshop CS6. It is user-friendly interface. That means the person who is new to use the software will not find any difficulty to use it. Retouching and retransforming of the photos are easily possible. The way ladies are doing touch-up for their makeup, in the similar way, you can also retouching for your photos to make it good, to make it look good. You can open and save JPG documents up to 65,535 pixels in the width or height in the Photoshop CS6, which means at the end you will be getting a high quality picture. Photoshop contains many new 3D features in the CS6. You can add as many layers as you need. You can use the property panel to quickly modify the layers component selected in the layers panel. And then there is a benefit of using the layers. That means you can easily modify a single part of the picture that you want. And that will not impact the other parts of the picture. Create graphics for the web-based application with reduced file size, thereby helps in faster loading of the website. That means you are not longer to wait for the pictures to get downloaded. So here you will get a reduced file size. So now you had got a clear vision about why we use this software Photoshop, and after learning this software, where you can implement your knowledge.